In the peaceful village of Sundargram lived a kind farmer named Govind. He owned a little house, a small field of vegetables, and 3 donkeys who helped him in his daily work. Their names were Bolu, Molu, and Sheru. Bolu was the oldest and calmest of the 3. He always listened carefully and followed Farmer Govind's instructions. Molu, the second donkey, was strong but lazy. He liked to rest whenever he could sneak away. Sheru, the youngest, was quick and clever, but sometimes too playful for his own good. Every morning, Farmer Govind would pat each donkey gently and say, "Come, my friends, let's work together and make the day good." One sunny day, Govind needed to take 3 sacks of vegetables to the market in town. He loaded 1 sack each on Bolu, Molu, and Sheru. As they began their journey, Bolu walked steadily, step by step. Molu started dragging his feet and sighing loudly. Sheru trotted happily, trying to nibble flowers along the way. After a little while, Molu stopped completely. "I'm tired," he grumbled. "Why must I work so much? The road is long and the sack is heavy." Bolu looked at him kindly. "If we walk together, we will reach sooner. Stopping will only delay us." But Molu refused to listen and sat down in the middle of the path. Farmer Govind sighed. He removed the sack from Molu's back and placed half of it on Bolu and half on Sheru. Sheru frowned. "Why should we carry more? Molu is just pretending to be tired." Govind answered gently, "When one doesn't do his share, others must work extra. That is why it's better for everyone to do their part." Molu smirked secretly, thinking he had escaped hard work. They continued walking. Soon they reached a narrow bridge across a stream. The bridge was old and shaky, and Farmer Govind reminded them, "Walk slowly and carefully, one by one." Bolu stepped forward and crossed the bridge without trouble. Sheru followed, though he almost slipped because he was looking at a butterfly. Then came Molu's turn. He was feeling proud and careless. Instead of stepping gently, he stomped on the bridge. Crack! A wooden plank broke and Molu's leg slipped through. He brayed loudly in fear. Govind ran to help him. Bolu and Sheru rushed back to pull Molu up with their strong teeth and necks. Together, they rescued him. Molu trembled with shame. He realized that his laziness and carelessness had almost caused a serious accident. Farmer Govind checked his leg and said softly, "See, Molu? When we ignore advice and avoid our duties, we can get hurt and trouble others too." Molu lowered his eyes. "I'm sorry. I should have helped you both instead of acting selfishly. I promise to carry my share and behave wisely." Sheru nudged him. "Just remember that we're a team. When one is lazy, the rest suffer." Bolu smiled and added, "And when one is in danger, the rest help." They continued their journey and finally reached the market. Everyone admired the fresh vegetables. Govind sold everything quickly and bought juicy carrots and jaggery for his donkeys. On the way home, Molu carried his own empty sack happily and even hummed a little tune. Sheru walked beside him and Bolu led the way as always. When they reached the farm, Farmer Govind stroked them proudly. "Today you showed teamwork, courage, and care. I'm proud of all 3 of you." Molu spoke softly. "I learned that no one should escape their work. It's better to help than to hide," Sheru added with a grin. "And no stomping on shaky bridges." Everyone laughed, including the farmer. From that day on, Molu never avoided his duties again. The 3 donkeys worked together, shared their load fairly, and always listened to their wise farmer. And every night before they slept, Farmer Govind would say, "When we share work, we share happiness too."